Welcome to Chamber Chat. I'm Cheryl Dietrich, president of the De Pere Area Chamber of Commerce in De Pere, Wisconsin. This is our second episode, and today we focus on festivals. Festivals bring locals to downtown or community areas to congregate and reconnect with each other and their community, learn what is new, and rediscover what perhaps they'd forgotten about. These add greatly to the numerous buy local campaigns you've probably been hearing about in the media. More than that, though, festivals become economic drivers through tourism, not just that day, but encouraging visitors to return again and again, which creates and enhances that economic multiplier effect you've probably heard about as well. For locals, these festivals can sometimes be a headache for traffic and getting to their normal venues and activities, but their impact on the economy can be tremendous. And since the dollars are spent locally, they end up recycled back, most likely into our own pockets in the form of our wages. Our guest today will give you a local perspective on what we have coming up here at the Chamber, but also a broader perspective for all communities in Wisconsin. My first guest today is Ryan Jennings. Ryan is owner of Exo Fitness, located at 100 South Broadway here in our downtown, together with his wife Karen, which combines his personal business vision of working individually with his clients to achieve their personal health and fitness goals, together with his enthusiasm for working on the Chamber's team. As a Main Street business owner, Ryan is actively involved in Chamber events, serving as co-chair for Fall Fest De Pere for 3 years. The Jennings moved to the De Pere area because of its vibrant business climate and small town warmth. He feels De Pere is a great place to have a business, live, and raise a family. Ryan, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
For 3 years now, you've been our co-chair of this event, including our first year when we resurrected this from years past. Now, Exo Fitness is a personal fitness training business, and so people walking by and looking in your windows isn't really your bread and butter. So tell me, why have you given so much time to this event?
First of all, it was a really great way for us to start being part of the community, bringing a community event like this. And as far as a family goes, it's just wonderful to be able to take back the streets, even for a day, and just to be able to travel wherever you want, spend time with your family, and enjoy the downtown.
Now, you work with our, primarily, in addition to being co-chair, you work with our health and fitness area, which of course makes sense. But what do you hear from other health and fitness people? We have a good number of those who are involved in the festival that day.
The response has been very good. Sometimes people don't know what's available, and when you have an easy way for people to find you where they don't have to look you up, they're just, oh look, this is just what I've been looking for, a Pilates studio, a yoga studio, all of which are in our downtown, but a lot of people don't know about them, and suddenly they have a name and a face and a business, and they actually will come back and use that new business they just discovered.
Sounds great. Now, this event it's just a one-day event for people who don't know about this. This is a one-day event, and we close 2 of our streets in downtown, close them for about 8 hours, 10 once we do set up and tear down. Have booths set up, have music down there, have food vendors, our restaurants and bars come out onto the streets, kind of get that street festival atmosphere. We really focus on families and family fun, as you mentioned, bringing our families down and kind of taking back the streets. Again, we do our health and fitness area. We have our kids area, community area, a couple of stages. For you, what do you think is the best part about the event?
It's just the feel of everybody just mingling around. Actually, there's a lot of business-to-business contact that hasn't happened before, where you stop by and you meet your neighbor because you're both so busy running your businesses, you don't get a chance to talk to some of the other businesses. And if you don't see them at one of the De Pere at Dusk or De Pere at Dawns, you might never get a chance to talk to that owner about how things are going, what's been working for them, and what they've seen happening recently that they're happy about or want changed.
Now, if there's a community out there in Wisconsin or somewhere in the region who's not doing something like this, and some business owner is watching this, or somebody who's like me, a community development person, what would you say if we had to go back and start over again? What would be the first thing you would tell people to do?
Gosh, I would say, talk it up. I mean, just with your clients, with your friends, with your family, and just get that large groundswell of support for the event in advance of the event. Do things like this and really pull people together, which brings me to, we need a lot of volunteers for this event.
That's very true.
And we have very few at this point, and it does take a lot of people to to run an event like this with the barricades set up, tear down, all those things. So that's something we're really looking forward to bringing together.
So if you'd like to volunteer for our event, you can contact us at deperechamber.org, and our events coordinator will be on here very soon to talk about what her needs are and what she sees for the event. And if you'd like to talk to Ryan, he's at Exo Fitness.